We'll quickly go across to my colleague Abhimanyu, who joins in. The SC is holding the CJI as master of roster. Very quickly, Abhimanyu, take us through the story.
Well, the petition was filed by former Law Minister Shanti Bhushan, who had challenged the case allocation currently being done in the Apex Court, in which the CJI was the master of the roster, something which has been held by the Apex Court in recent judgments, and the Supreme Court upholding several parts of its recent judgments itself, clearly indicating that the CJI remains the master of the roster. Earlier, too, several cases of similar lines were heard before the Supreme Court, in which a similar observation and judgment was given. In this particular case, even the Attorney General's assistance was sought, who had supported the current system. Instead of a multi-member collegium, the CJI should keep on allocating cases. That was the stand taken by the Attorney General, something which was also indicated in several previous hearings, in previous judgments. And in this judgment too, the same has been upheld by the Apex Court.
All right. Okay, Abhimanyu, very quickly, this is something that one was keenly awaiting. What happens next?
Well, there were several questions raised in the recent past. In the past 6 months, there have been questions raised over allocation of cases in the Apex Court. Four senior judges of the Apex Court, one of whom has recently superannuated, had even conducted a press conference questioning the kind of allocation and the system of allocation of cases by the CJI. The plea by Shanti Bhushan before the Apex Court had sought that a multi-member collegium will be asked to allocate cases for hearing before particular benches. It has also sought that, if at all, a computerized system can be made in order to remove any degree of human discretion or any human interference possible as far as allocation of cases is concerned, something which was not supported by the Attorney General when his reply was filed before the Apex Court. The Attorney General instead had stated that a multi-member collegium deciding allocation of cases would lead to immense confusion, given the fact that there are several cases filed every day in the Apex Court, and it will lead to a large-scale confusion on the basis of which this reply was tendered from the side of the Attorney General in course of hearing of this case. And possibly the Apex Court also relied on several of its previous judgments itself, in which the Apex Court had reiterated and upheld the right and power of the CJI to allocate cases.
Okay, Abhimanyu, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for taking the time out and giving us those details on the latest SC ruling. CJI be the master of the roster, says the Supreme Court.